Hello, everyone. Welcome to Team Building and Management Strategies. Today, you're going to learn how to build a team, put it together, how to manage that team properly, and how you can use the power of DotcomPal to organize that team as effectively and efficiently as possible so you as a business owner can get more time, make more money, and spend it doing what you love to do, which is why we're all here. My name is Kareem with Team.compal, your all-in-one solution to build, grow, sell, and manage from one place. Get excited for .compal. So now when it comes to managing a team, there's a lot of different things that go into it. And I'd like to know, people on Facebook and YouTube, what size is your current team? And are you having any challenges with it? And one thing that happens when we're trying to build and manage teams are a lot of people doing a lot of different things. And I know this from personal experience. Just trying to run around and coordinate everything can be difficult, especially when you have people who have different roles, people who want to do different things. And even when it comes to myself and my personal endeavors, trying to keep everybody on track. And this is one thing that affects all of us. And while .compal is an amazing tool and you can import your team, it's good to have some basic strategies to get everything pulled together. So let's take a look at some of these strategies, what they are, and how we can implement them. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about some of the benefits of teamwork and give you some of the benefits of organization. So one thing that really helps with teamwork is meeting goals through collective efforts. Either you have a particular project or a specific department. When you get people that know their role, that know what they're going to do on the team, they know what they're going to accomplish, that eliminates a lot of different problems, because then you're working towards a goal. Then you have a set mindset on what you want to achieve, and not everybody is running around doing different things. You can meet deadlines, you can support each other, and ultimately you can reach more targets and then bring it up to higher and higher expectations. One great thing is utilizing individual strengths. You can do that by finding the particular talents in your team if someone's good on something. For example, if you're on a sales team, someone who's good with presentation skills, they're good with deals, maybe they're good at presenting just like we're doing now. You can allow that person to be in a supportive environment. You can utilize his or her ability to present, and then you can find out what other people are good at, utilize their strengths, and then make a dynamic out of that. And ultimately, you'll develop effective teams. And by doing that, you can maximize productivity, and everybody knows their role, which I'll show you how to set up roles and what those do in .compal. You can take everybody, section them off, and see, okay, this person's good at this, here's where they'll go. This person is good at this particular strength, here's how we can effectively do it. Now, the next big thing, if you're going to be a successful product manager, there's different things you can do. There's different ideas that come up, and I'm going to show you some different things. One is, if we're going to pull all together, how are we going to do it? First one is, you want to foster creativity and learning. You want to inspire people to work together on a team, and you want to have the ability to brainstorm ideas for more effective solutions. Now, it's hard to do that without a good tool that centralizes everything, that has everything in one place, like DotComPal. You're able to build, grow, sell, and manage, but you're all working under one business. And that way you can share the workload. If there's a lot of work here, if someone has to create landing pages, if someone has to do everything, if you have to do landing pages, email, you have to do sending out stuff, you have to interface with the customer, that's a lot of work. And that can be tough after a while, it can be taxing. And one thing that helps is you can share the workload to really have an effective team. Also, it makes the work more fun, because when I'm just doing it alone, I'm thinking, hey, it would be great to have partner, a couple partners, some people that can work with me, and I want to invite these people to whatever I'm doing. Why? Because it's going to make it more enjoyable as I go through the journey. Nobody goes on these journeys alone. After you build your business, after a while, you'll say, hey, I need to allocate some time to do these specific tasks and have somebody else help me with the task that I don't have the time for. You get to play to your strengths. You can find where people are strong or where they're particularly good at something, and then you're able to play on those strengths. You're able to assign them the specific roles they need. And ultimately, what is that going to do? It's going to create better service, so you can get more from your customers, you can get more for your employees as well, and teams that work well together will provide better service and meet the needs of the customers. It'll also boost productivity, because instead of trying to do everything yourself, you are now pulling in a team and you're working with them. And risk taking obviously can be a step, but strong ethic and team spirit, if you're working hard, if you have a great team, then you'll be able to get success in multiple businesses, which you can set up and get some amazing results. So with this in mind, I'd like to ask people who are watching on YouTube, people who are watching on Facebook, what challenges are you facing currently with your team? I would love to know. So go ahead and put that in the comment section. And while you're watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe, like this video, hit the notification bell to know when we go live with more content like this to help you in your business, grow your business with DotcomPal. And if you're watching on Facebook, give this a like and share this video so it can help someone out who's working on their business or getting started and looking to grow. So what's an example of a good way to manage your team? So we talked about what makes a team effective. Having good work ethic, utilizing their strengths, managing productivity. If someone has too big of a plate, you want to be able to allocate resources to somebody else's plate so you're able to help them. The idea is that when you have the best team, the best resources, you're managing it well, you're going to need a platform that has the ability to take the load off of you as well. And why do I say that? Because if you're working with a team but you don't have any tools, or you just have basic tools, it becomes tough to take care of things, it becomes tough to track things, it becomes tough to get stuff done. Let's make the tasks easier. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and show you a big CRM. This is called Customer Relationship Management System, is Salesforce. Now what does it do? See, if you're trying to manage a team, especially yourself, you're a small business, medium business, even big business, you want to know your financials, your timesheets, what's going on with your product launch, what's going on in the project overview, just understanding where your resources are at. And an interesting thing is, if you have Salesforce, you can integrate it in DotcomPal, but having a CRM can get pretty pricey once in a while. If you take a look at the pricing plans, they can keep going up, and it becomes a little bit difficult to do that, especially as you're building your team. Maybe you're trying to make some income, and it's going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of effort, and you might be in the red for a while. So what's the solution to that? How can we utilize all of our team's strengths, get them into one place where they can all work together, where they can all benefit you, and start for free? Now, you may be wondering, is that possible? People watching on Facebook, people watching on YouTube, how would you like to have the ability to get on a platform for free, which will allow you to integrate even your CRMs and manage and bring in your whole team and be able to manage them? Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to DotcomPal. As you may be familiar, it's the one solution to build, grow, sell, and manage from one place. Currently, I'm in the DotcomPal dashboard, and if you have not got this set up, go to dotcompal.com, get started with us. You can get started for free And the great thing is you don't have to pull out your credit card, and you can set up a business within 3 clicks. Not only that, but you can bring in your team members. Now you might be wondering, how do I do that and what's the significance here? So once you've got everything set up, you can click on your profile here. We'll show your avatar if you've uploaded one, but to get your team started, to bring in everyone you'd like to, you can go ahead and click on team. I'm just going to go ahead and log in here. And we'll go to the team page. And now we're at the team members tab, and I can see all the businesses for each team member. Now, the great thing is we were talking about allocating productivity. You can have different team members assigned to different businesses. What do I mean by that? You can have different businesses for different purposes that you're working on. Say you're doing accounting, e-commerce, affiliate marketing, and something else. Maybe you're a gym trainer, or you're doing SEO. You're busy. So you have multiple businesses. You can have team members for each business. All you have to do is take the toggle here and switch to the business you'd like. And then, as you can see, there'll be different team members on different businesses. So that's one thing to note. As we can see here, I need to set up some team members for different businesses. So we have me as a super admin. You can see all the businesses I have here. And then you can see the people who we've added for different businesses as well. So you might be wondering, okay, what is the first thing to do? First thing I would recommend after you've clicked here, clicked on team, is set up team profiles. Why? Because we're talking about bringing in people's strengths, right? So once we've found someone's strength, say I'm good at video marketing, say I'm good at SEO, we can click add profile, and then we can select a business. Remember, we want to select them for a business. Say Rockstar Video Marketing has some SEO specialists. We can literally call that profile name SEO specialist. And then we can set all the permissions. So if you've watched our best practices, if you've watched some of our freelancing guides, if you watch our different videos, you will know that there's different things they can do, like they can set up a funnel journey here under Grow if you select all here. For pages, maybe they can add pages, landing pages, if you want them to be able to duplicate, if you want them to do A/B testing. So I'd maybe select all here and say, hey, wait, do SEO specialists need all this? And I would say, yes, they do. But maybe they don't need to create funnel journeys, so I can take that off. Project management, well, they're SEO specialists. Do they need to do project management? And I would say, no, that's something that's going to be central to people who are working on that level. And then you can even allow them, if you'd like them, to add people on membership levels. So you can give them access to content. You can also give them the ability to add members themselves so they can bring in teammates as well, which is really cool. And then with the website builder, I would say they definitely need a website builder, and that you can get down to website pages, widgets. You can do the header, footer, the menu. With videos, you can allow them to add videos, to manage videos, to bring in their playlist, to do their analytics, their SEO. Pop-up bars, email, My Drive. Can they bring in integrations? What can they do? Can they add folders, edit folders? Can they download files? What are they allowed to do? I definitely say SEO specialists need to do that. Now, let me ask you this. People watching on YouTube, people watching on Facebook, have you ever had an issue where you added someone to an organization, they had permission, or they did something they weren't able to do? Let me know in the chat box if you ever had that challenge, or just simply managing people's resources. Now you can set profiles specifically to what you want them to do. And then we can even get further. Integrations, I'd say they definitely could have integrations. Team management, what can they do? Can they add members? Can they edit members? Can they view members? And there's other business account settings and even other. It goes very, very, very deep, and it gets very intricate. The nice thing is not only can you bring team members in, but you can specifically set the permissions for what they're going to do down to the fragmented level. You can have someone technically who's able to upload files to a drive but not able to delete them. Or you can have someone who's able to add mail and edit mail but maybe not delete mail. Same thing with pages, same thing with everything else. Once we have a profile, we can go ahead and hit save, and we can see that SEO specialist has been created for our specific business, Rockstar Video Marketing. Now the big one that comes, adding the team member. So after we've created a profile, which I recommend doing first because you're segmenting people into different specializations in your business, you can go ahead and click team. If you want to think of it, on the top level, we have businesses. That's the top level you do team management on. You're figuring out what your team is good at. You're working with the different strengths. You're seeing how they're productive in certain areas. You're seeing who's good at what. Then you say, okay, we need SEO specialists, video marketers, accountants. Then you go to team profiles, and then you set that up after you set up your DotcomPal dashboard, which you can find in our Getting Started guides. Next, we go to team members. Now, the simple way to do this is just click New Member, and you can add a photo for them if you'd like, and just you can upload it from your computer. You can upload it from my drive. You don't have to do this, but say I want to upload a photo of myself, I could do that, and then I could put that here. Then I could enter a name. The joining date is going to be static because that's not something you can change. You can also add a date of birth if you'd like. You can, everything with the red asterisks is something you need to add. You need to add an email. You need to add a mobile phone, or you can add a mobile phone number, sorry. And then you can add a description. Head of SEO services. And here's the really cool thing. Most creators go there. But how awesome is this? You can bring in all their information, their Facebook, their Twitter, their Instagram, their LinkedIn, their WhatsApp, Tumblr, Skype, Viber, Snapchat, Reddit. Why is that so great? Because when they're creating landing pages, when they're creating, if they do create websites, when they're doing all that stuff, if you gave them permission to do that, granted, they'll be able to put all the social links for your company in the bottom, or for their own if they're working for your company, so people can find that. So you can put in like Facebook ID, a LinkedIn, a YouTube if you'd like, and then tag information. You can even segment it off by tags, so it gets very, very, very specific. And then you can select countries if you'd like, and you can select all the states, cities, and or provinces, or wherever they're at. You can add a PIN and an address, PIN or a zip code. And then if you're happy, you can go ahead and hit save. Oh, sorry. And then I forgot to add the real quick thing. You can add the SEO specialist, so they have a profile. So now this is the head of SEO marketing, and we can go ahead and save it. If the user already exists, that's fine. You can just go ahead and hit save. And then I have my member successfully added. I added an SEO specialist to I created a team profile for SEO specialist, added my team member here, and now they have everything ready to go. If I want to change anything, I can go ahead and click edit here, and I can also click the eye icon to view how much time they spent on DotcomPal, how many pages they've created, total videos uploaded, pop-up bars, total email sent, mail scheduled. I can even check the feed here. And the nice thing is I can keep track of all that. So they say that how much time they're spending in here. I can know that as a team member myself. I can also track the analytics of all the sales pages, websites, and everything else that they've done. And if there's any issues at any time, the nice thing is I can go in here. I can change my password. I can change allowed IP addresses or anything in case someone's no longer with the team. And the last thing, but it's very important, activity that involves your team members. You always get notification that involves your team members, and you can turn this on, and you can even select the team member, and then you can select the business you manage in accordance with that, so you can know, well, what are they doing? Oh, Kareem just created a page. Bob just created a page. Bill, Sue, Dan, Jack just created a page, and then they just edited something. They just changed something. They uploaded a file. They downloaded a file, and they did all of that. Now, if you have Salesforce and you're saying, okay, I'd like to integrate that, you can click on the 3 dots here. You can click on integration. Click on new integration, and we can see the new integrations here. And you can bring in your CRM, customer relationship management system, Salesforce IQ, Salesforce, Infusionsoft, HubSpot, and someone did ask about Sendio. Just on a side note for the autoresponder, we are working to bring that in as well. So with that, that's how you can put an awesome team together, assign them roles so you can use their specialities. You can also get notifications whenever they're doing something, and you can keep track of everything that they're working on. So it basically gives you an ultimate management system with all the tools to build, grow, sell, and manage in one place. So not only do you have all those amazing tools, but you can see your team members using them in real time and see what changes they're making, how they're doing, and if anything is going wrong. So with that, I will take any questions, any ideas, any thoughts, any comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like this video, hit the notification bell to know when we go live with more helpful hints, tips, and tricks for DotcomPal and to grow your business. And if you're on Facebook, give this video a like and share it to someone who could benefit from this knowledge. All right, everyone. Can I see your questions? What questions do we have? Got to build that team. Thank you, Shay. Thank you for watching. Also, thank you, everyone here who's watching from YouTube and Facebook. Thank you very much. I appreciate the comment. I do my best with these trainings. Let me know what's good. Let me know what I can improve upon, and I will definitely do that for you in the future. So let me know anything I can do to help out. We're continually growing, continually improving, and continually learning more and more about how to help you with DotcomPal and the different challenges that you guys are running into, so we can solve them, we can advise you on them, and ultimately help you grow your business. Because if you don't grow, we don't grow. If you grow, then we can grow with you. Any questions? Any comments? Any ideas? People watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe, like this video, hit the notification bell, and give it a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell so you can know when we go live with more updates to help you with DotcomPal and ultimately to grow your business while working online. And people on Facebook, give this a like, share this video out to anyone who could use it, could benefit from it. Small business owners, people looking to get started online, help them out. What about clients? So that's a good question. What you can do, since I'm still sharing my screen, is with clients, what I would recommend you do is you can go here, you can add a new business for them. You just go up here to businesses, click add new, and you can type in their business name. Say it's a restaurant, pizza restaurant. You can hit next. If they have a website, you can help them get that set up by taking some of the header code and then putting it in DotcomPal. Or no, you can create a website with them, which I will show you how to do tomorrow in the team and membership site training. So don't worry about that. And then you would probably put that they sell physical products, or if they sell services or whatever it is. That's what I would recommend to do. Create them a business, get their website hooked up, bring in the team members who are going to help you work on that, whatever it is, whatever services they need, videos, SEO, all that stuff. So that's just the next step. You can create a business for all the businesses that you're working with. So hopefully that answered the question, Shay, and thank you for that. All right, anyone, any more questions, thoughts, ideas, comments? Also, while you're here, be sure to subscribe to DotcomPal, like this video, hit the notification bell, and give it a thumbs up, as well as on Facebook, and share this video. Be sure to share this video to people who need it. There's a lot of people working from home due to the current international situation. Give them a hand. All right, everyone. So if you have any more questions, please feel free to leave it in the chat box. So what I'd like to ask you now, if you are a member of DotcomPal, how would you like to double your commissions from 30 to 50% with our affiliate program? You can now with the Founder Special, which is limited for a short time. You can get unlimited visits, leads, contacts, websites, and a couple of amazing special bonuses. But it's only for a limited time, so you gotta go pro now. Now, if you haven't started with DotcomPal, that's fine. Head to DotcomPal.com and get a free account. It's a $100 a month service for free, no credit card required. But don't just set up an account. Use it to build, grow, sell, and manage from one place. All right, everyone. This was Kareem with how to set up your team, get them started, do their various roles so you can maximize their ability to use whatever it is you're doing, and you can maximize all of their productivity so you can increase profit for your business and grow. I have one more question. Is a landing page any different from a web page? Yes, it is. So they're similar, but just to show you really quickly here, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So the fundamental difference is when you go to grow here, and I will show you a page here. Landing pages are more standalone. So they're more created for, if I'm going to use a landing page for a specific purpose. I want to register people for a webinar. I want to sell something. I want to get leads. I want to deliver a gift. I want to do something like that. You can select a landing page. You can customize it. You can do different things here to get it all set up. So a landing page is kind of going to exist on its own. You can kind of think independently. You can still make all of the same changes and edits for the most part, except for header and footer on landing pages and web pages. The only difference is, well, you can't put headers and footers up here like you would on a website. This acts more as a place to sell something or to get leads, whereas a web page, if we go to build here, I can actually show you a web page. If we go to a new web page here, that's going to use kind of a different theme for one. And then you're going to be able to add a header, a footer in there. So it's going to function more like a page on a website than an independent landing page. They are very similar. They have the same elements, as you can see here, but there's a little bit more you can do here. You can make new headers, you can make new footers, you can do a lot of different stuff, which I will get into definitely tomorrow. Hopefully that answers your question as well. Do we have any more questions? Do we have anything else? Thank you for your question. Yeah, I always like it when people ask questions because we're here to facilitate, answer questions for you. This training is here to help people out. We're not just making content to just make it. I would like people to, engage. I definitely want to get the opinions of people on Facebook, on YouTube. What challenges are you having? Because there's a lot of people working online, a lot of people using different tools. And I think people run into issues a lot, and then they want someone to help them, someone to give them guidance. As far as I'm concerned, DotcomPal is the best tool to do everything in one place. So why not actually do that? Do we have any more questions? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. All right, guys, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and be sure to like this video on Facebook. And I am Kareem with Team DotcomPal, your all-in-one solution to build, grow, sell, and manage from one place. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have an amazing day, and I wish you the best of luck building an amazing team, managing them, creating the exact correct roles, and doubling your productivity so you can grow. Keep growing, keep building, and thank you for tuning in. We'll see you soon.